Today we are talking about Cabo on the other side,
Cabo,
Baja.
Baja California.
That is right. You sound like you have a little
hmm
cold.
Which,
Do you have a cold?
yeah, you won't catch it online. Don't worry. But yes, I do
Good.
have it.
Oh no. You
But
need some chicken
yeah,
soup.
I'll. Nope. What I need is tequila, which you'll find plenty of in Baja California. So
So
that will.
true.
And also, Baja California, for those who don't know, is where you find the Hotel California.
Mm, the real
You
one.
know, the
The
real deal one.
Eagles.
It's been closed. It's been closed though for several years. I mean, we're talking back COVID times. They closed it, so you can't go in anymore.
Aw,
But there
that's
are
too bad.
people who still go on the outside. Um, but before we get into the itinerary, would you like to sing the song?
I it means a lot to me. Can you bring Lysol spray on a Royal Caribbean cruise? I think so. Why wouldn't you be able to? Yeah, I think so. I can check later if you email me.
um,
Weird question, having nothing to do with Cabo. But anyway, the Hotel California was very meaningful to me. The song in 1977, I think, yes, 77.
because that was the year
So
you were born.
no, please, no. I was 16.
Well, I hope people can't do their math, but that was the day you're born in my mind.
Well, it should have been more like 97 then. So anyway, Cabo, that part of the Mexican peninsula is sometimes unswimmable. So it's beautiful cliffs, gorgeous, dangerous waters, and there are only a few swimmable beaches.
Which we
So
take you to.
yeah, so it's important to know if you're looking for a resort there, but we know everything about it, so that's why you use us.
For this tour, the whole time you're based in Cabo San Lucas, and it's from there you make excursions, day trips, and all this kind of stuff. It is nice. On a lot of our tours, you've got to relocate hotels because we're covering a lot of ground, and it's just logistically part of the game. I mean, there's no way around it.
Mm.
Specifically for the Baja California tour, the whole time, you're in Cabo and you got your stuff there, and every day you just come back to your hotel. You don't have to pack and unpack. And every day you're doing something very different. So,
And one of the things I love about your tours is it is packed with value. So if you are someone who really wants to see all the highlights and not just hang out at the beach and drink, then these are the kind of tours that are for you.
which is a good point to bring up because Cabo attracts a couple of different types of people. Sorry, three types. Well, one is just the party animal type. Two, it's just people who want to like relax and do nothing. They simply want a vacation. Um, and maybe they'll see one thing, but if they don't see anything at all, they don't really care. We really show you the best the area has to offer, and our customers are very surprised because more than half of the stuff that we take them to, they didn't even know exists over there.
Mm.
Um, so, I wouldn't. There are certain parts of the world where I'd encourage people just to lay out by the beach and do nothing. Cavo, we give you time for that as well, especially if you have extra days. But there's really a lot of like must-do activities that I think more people would do if they just knew they existed.
Yeah, I agree. I think that it's kind of an undiscovered area. It's thought of as a more luxury resort area. I've got a lot of my my higher end clients like to go there and spend a lot of money for a beautiful place to luxuriate.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's just like inadequate information on what the area really has to offer. The day that you arrive, what we typically do is we take you for a wine and jazz sunset cruise.
Mm.
And it's nice. I mean, it's an open bar, music, um, the food, and it's really nice because you'll see these animals, these fish. I forgot the type of fish it was, but I mean, they're just jumping in and out of the water like crazy.
Flying
And
fish.
what are they?
Flying fish.
You got it. You got it. Um,
You know I know
and
my fish.
so they're like doing that right in front of you because it only happens during certain hours of the day, and the sunset time is usually when
Hmm.
you see that. And then you are taken out to the famous arc and just that whole symbol. Well, basically, like where the main landmark is over there, and it's the
Hmm.
best time to see the whole thing, just with the changing of the sky color and um, just the fresh breeze and everything else. It's a good way to start your trip to Cabo.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I think it's the arches or the arch. I can't remember what it's called. The
There's more
famous
than
arch.
one.
Oh,
There's
okay.
more, but there's like one main one, and then there's like some smaller ones. Um, but yeah, that's the day one. We just because people arrive at different times.
Hmm.
You're with travelers almost for the entire duration. The airport transfers are private, but for the rest of it, you're experiencing it with other travelers, not least the sunset cruise. Um, and that's what we do on day one.
So one of the things about Charlie's tours is you leave any day that you'd like to on most tours. Sometimes there's a schedule that you need to adhere to. And then some days you'll be with the same people, and some days you'll be with other people. So you're not necessarily always with the same group every day.
Indeed. So now day two, because we just kind of talked about this resort Cabo. Let me just kind of describe how different Cabo really is for those who actually know what the place has to offer. So we take customers on day two to this place called Miraflores. It's like a ranch.
Mm,
Um, and basically, you're doing all these activities over there. There's UTV riding that's done over there, like right by the beach.
mm,
And then there's like the traditional zip line, which is really fun. And then they have another zip line where your face is down, like a Superman type of
mm,
zip line. And I got to tell you, I've done zip lining in a lot of places in the world. And after you
mm,
do a lot of anything, you get bored of it. That one is a really special
mm,
one. Um, just all the zip lines they have over there are pretty fun
mm,
because it's not only zip lining, it combines different activities with it too. So you actually do rock climbing with it,
mm,
and you're doing rappelling with it.
mm.
And then the optional one here is you swing on a pendulum, I think it's called.
Hmm.
Do you know what that thing is? So it
Mm.
basically, this is the optional one because a lot of people don't have the courage to do this. So you're all strapped up, but you basically just jump off a cliff.
Is it
Okay.
on a bungee, the one that bounces?
The bungee is straight down. This is a
Hmm.
swing. This one's a swing.
Ah,
Okay, so it's the
okay.
same concept, but this one's a swing. So what happens is you jump off this cliff,
Hmm.
and then it kind of strings all the way. Like you go in a circle, and then you come up like this, and then your legs just go, and then you kind of go back down, and you're like again. Um, so that one we tell people if you don't want to do it, don't worry. There's always like a back door so you don't have to go that
Right.
specific route. But the other stuff everybody does, the zip lining, the face down part,
Mm.
the rock climbing, the rappelling, and all that. And even for people who are not that fit, even with the rock climbing, you have like literally right next to each other, one for people who are not so fit, that's just super easy.
Oh,
And then the other one, like who want more of a challenge. So it's very well set up.
so even the rock climbing? Because when you said rock climbing, I was like, Psh, there's no way I can do rock climbing.
Yeah, no, it's very well set up over
Hmm.
there for
All right.
people who are more advanced versus less, and just um, yeah, it's a fun day. I mean, lunch is included on the tour, um,
Thank
and then
you. Sorry,
I
I'm
don't, I
just
don't
responding to our comments. You're not seeing them, huh?
no, I'm not seeing them, but I'll
People
blow you a
love
kiss
us.
too. um, and then after doing all those fun activities, I mean, it's kind of like an adrenaline rush day.
Mm.
Um, you're taken to the marina. Um, and then that's where you interact with dolphins.
Ah.
Uh, yeah, so in this one, it's a little bit of a controversial one. I'll be honest with you. So you have some people, I would probably say most, who see the dolphins. They're fed well, they're treated well, but they live there basically, as opposed into the
They're
wild.
not free, right? Are
Yeah, they're not
you
free will.
are you just like knee high water or waist high water with them, and you're just like hugging them, or is it more like you're swimming with them?
Both, both. So you swim with them, you kind of interact with them, like they hug you if they ask you to hug you, all this kind of stuff. So, they have that sort of thing in the United States as well with
Yeah,
what is
all
it,
over.
the sea? Yeah,
Yeah.
but the one over there is very interactive. I'll be honest, it's more interactive than most places that I've seen.
I went diving with dolphins in Cozumel, and I thought it was a really amazing experience. I was diving, I was on the bottom with them coming, swimming around me and swimming with me. They were still captive, but I felt like they were treated really well also.
Yep. So that's what it is. If somebody doesn't want to do it because they don't believe in this type of thing with dolphins not being out in the open waters, we understand. We just remove that activity, but most people want it.
Okay. Yeah.
Or
I mean,
most,
we book it a lot all over the world. There are always these dolphin encounters or different encounters with different animals. So it is not unusual.
yeah. Day three is more fun, more activities. This one, you go ATV riding in the desert alongside a beach. So you go desert and then beach, desert and beach, and you do sky cycling. Have you ever done sky cycling before?
I don't think so. Tell me what that
Do
is.
Sky cycling is where you just have a rope, like from one mountain to another, and you're biking on this rope.
And how are you not falling off of that?
It's amazing how it's designed. It's somehow designed. I've done it, and at first I was so scared just because like you're worried about tilting over, but it's strapped in really good. Um, so like even you are. So even if you fall off the bike, you're strapped in and the bike's strapped in. So it looks a lot scarier than it really is. It's kind of some smokes and mirrors, as the expression goes. But it's fun. Everybody loves that thing. Um, and after the ATV riding and after the sky cycling, it's called, you're provided with lunch. And then after lunch, there's tequila sampling.
I have done
Uh,
that.
um, so that is maybe what I need right now. Just
Yeah,
go
you need a steamer or something.
something. I already tried. I just ate a bunch. Actually, I had a bunch of Mexican jalapenos, and it opened up my
Oh,
nose. But
yikes.
I just ate them straight up. I just ate them straight, and it worked for like 5 minutes, and then it just went right back. So,
Oh.
um, and then otherwise on this day, there's a thing called paramotoring. It's I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like powered paragliding. Um,
Oh.
do you know what that is?
Yeah, so well, I mean I've seen a lot of different paragliding. I'm trying to think is
Pa-
tell me more.
Paramotoring. Paramotoring. It's like um, it's it's hard to describe this thing, but it looks like a it looks like a lawnmower on steroids or something. Like, and it's got this fan in the back, and it's got like a parachute on top. So you're sitting in this thing, and you're basically flying with it. Um,
But what's
I
the
can't.
motor doing? Is the motor making you go higher?
It's keeping you alive. Okay, so
Okay.
all right. The motor, yeah. So you're basically sitting in this thing, and it's got like a fan in the back, or it's part of the motor basically. And from above, you get really beautiful views,
Huh.
um, and it's just fun. That's something that some people love doing. Other people don't want the heights, so we leave that another one of those optional activities.
Are you being pulled by a boat?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Um,
So how you're just going off from a beach or a mountain?
no, so it actually takes off from the sand.
Oh.
So, and it just, and then like a little car or something. Okay.
Mm.
And then it's got the motor and the fan thing. And then you lift up, 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 and you're all the way up and you're floating in the
Ah.
sky. You float in the sky and you just, I say, hey, Lenny, this is me up there. Look at me. You know what I mean? You say, Charlie.
Also, that sounds like
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. That one is so, and I actually
Mm.
haven't seen specifically paramotoring in a lot of places. I've seen
Yeah.
paragliding, I've seen, other type of, but the
Mm.
paramotoring thing, it's a, um,
Is it a
you
tough
know,
land? Like when you land, is it
no,
like jumpy? Yeah.
no. It's relatively so because they
Mm.
can control how,
Ah.
I mean, for most of the time, as long as it's not too windy. Um, But I don't know where that exact. Maybe the idea came from there because it just for me it looks like somebody with a lawnmower was just like, how can I make a lawnmower fly? You know what I mean? So it kind
That's
of started from,
crazy.
yeah, and I think from there like they just their brain went a little, and maybe they had too many samples of the tequila and they're like, okay, I have this beautiful idea.
It kind of reminds me of like a flying drone with a person. We have that in Austin. We have these the first flights that you can sit in and have a little drone. So
Now you had asked about getting pulled.
yes, by
You're
boat.
you're yeah, you're referring to the parasailing. Um,
Yes.
that's what we typically do on day 4.
Mm,
And then after that, we go on a boat ride to Chileno Bay, it's called, and
mhm.
Santa Maria Bay. Those are two really beautiful areas. So we go deep into the, because people just, here's another mistake they make. So they just kind of hang out in Cabo San Lucas. They go see the Ark and then, maybe just see like the beach right there. And they're like, okay, I'm done. No. There's a whole other area with these big homes, these
Mm,
gorgeous beaches, and you go snorkeling there.
mm,
And you see all this beautiful animals. I mean, it's amazing
mm.
what you see there. Um,
So are there whale sharks on that side? I can't
eh,
remember.
yeah, but that's seasonal. So
Ah,
this
okay.
is typically a 5-day tour. So
Mm,
typically on the 5th day, we take you home, unless people say we also want free days just to do nothing, then we just add it. Um, but for people who want the whale shark watching and trying to swim next to them, that is typically November through April.
mm.
And when that happens, the 5-day tour becomes a standard 6-day tour. So it's typically a 5-day tour in the summertime, a 6-day tour in the wintertime.
Mm.
Um, and you're provided with a wetsuit, so you stay nice and warm. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
because that is cold water. You're in the Pacific there.
yeah. It's warmer than LA where I'm from.
Ah,
It's actually a lot warmer, but it's not as warm as like Miami or one of those places. But still, I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was going to be identical to LA water,
mm.
but no, it was better.
Okay, good to know. And the beaches on that side are sandy beaches or are they pebble beaches?
Sandy.
Sandy. That's what I thought. If you go down to Puerto Vallarta, they're pebbly. You got a little more rocky kind of beach.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. And where we
Mm,
take you, the hotels that we use, they're centrally located. Um, I kind of like that better. I mean, you can find resorts that are in the middle of nowhere, and that's best for people who just want a vacation and do
right.
absolutely nothing. But the hotels that we use, I mean, after we've, put you up in the air and we put you in the water and and we've done all this stuff to you, you get back to your hotel, it's 5:30, 5:45, you've taken your shower, and now there's so much stuff you can do. You're walking distance from where all the nightlife is,
Mm,
or if it's earlier in the day, you're walking distance from one of
mm,
the Medano Beach, it's called.
mm.
And that's just a cool place to hang out in the daytime. So when you're done with all this stuff, you go over there. You can just relax, eat, listen to music, and then some people just want to go and rent jet skis.
Mm.
So they'll just go right there, walking distance from the hotel, go rent jet skis, and yeah,
So
that
this
kind of thing.
isn't for the people who want like an all-inclusive resort. They just want the resort entertainment. You want to stay there, eat your heart out and drink your heart out, and have a beach and a pool right there. That's a different kind of vacation. We could always add on pre and post to Charlie's vacation to have that if you want a few days on either side, to do that. Or we could send you somewhere else.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that type. I mean, my mom is like that. She's,
Yeah.
um, she could just stay at one hotel the whole time, and she's the vacationer. My father is the traveler, so that's why when they go to Hawaii, usually the husband and wife do everything together. But nope, he would have her at the five-star hotel. She'd be there all day. He would go out until like 5:30, come back with some mangoes and some other stuff, and they got along perfectly fine. She was happy, he was happy, and then they would have like a wonderful dinner together and just talk to each other about what happened during the day, and it was perfectly fine. So.
Yeah.
So it's a good stuff. The food is also good over there. The best tacos I've ever had in my life
And
were over there.
ceviche is really good.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, seafood.
Um, we briefly had talked about when to go, just because of
Yeah.
the. So if you go in the summertime, May through let's say September, October, the water is going to be warmer. So
Yes.
November through April is when it's colder, but then when it's colder, the whale sharks come. So no matter what. I mean, warmer they leave, it's colder they come. To each his own. It's just if you
Yeah.
want to swim with whale sharks and have a wetsuit, or just watch the whale sharks on TV and be swimming in warmer water. It's up to you. We're
And
operating year round anyway, so.
and with Cabo, it's going to be more crowded during school breaks. Because it is a really easy destination for all of us who live in Texas and California to get down to Cabo. We've got lots of nonstops. So just expect that you're going to have a little more crowds, as always in most tourist areas, during school breaks.
Hmm. Um, and as far as getting around, um, there's those people also who just like rent a car. We provide all the transportation on this tour package, so you
Hmm.
don't have to rent anything.
Yes.
Um, the only the only real reason I would tell somebody to rent a car is if you want to go out to La Paz, they've got a couple beautiful beaches out there. Um, we used to run these shared tours out there. They have these really nice beaches, but those shared tours kind of stopped. Um, Unsurprisingly, when the Hotel California shut down.
Mm.
Um, so it's in the same direction as that. So I can understand if that, but otherwise, for this tour package that we have, it's like you don't need to worry about getting picked up at the airport or dropped off at the airport or getting to any of these activities. I mean, we're picking you up at the airport, at the hotel every single time, and
And
that's it.
I would kind of warn people a little bit about going off on your own in Mexico. No matter where you are in Mexico, you're a little safer in touristy areas, but when I was in Puerto Vallarta, there was a gang killing at the airport. You just like never know when you're going to get messed up with something going on there. So that's one of the reasons to go with a group like Charlie's to have that safety net.
Oh, but they recognize me over there. They know I can get loco en la cabeza. You know what I mean? They don't mess with me. uh,
That's because you
I'm,
are local.
Unfortunately, we've never had any problems with our Cabo customers and their safety. I mean, this is why
Good.
we're choosing hotels that are in a very good location.
Hmm.
Um, you're fully guided. You know, I mean, when the day's over at 5:30 or 5:45, at that point you're on your own. But it's like you're either walking 5 minutes to the beach, and we haven't had problems with that at all, or you're walking 5 minutes to where the nightlife is. So, um, fortunately, we haven't had any problems. I think, in all honesty, people who have had problems in Cabo, it's more like the type of people getting involved in drugs and stuff like that. Because
Hmm.
it's not that hard to find people um, selling cocaine and other kinds of stuff over there. So, I mean, if you get yourself involved in that stuff and you get in trouble, don't be surprised. But for just
Right.
people who want to go and have fun activities and stay at five-star hotels and eat good food and relax a little bit, um, our statistics say that they're just fine.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, out of all of the touristy areas of Mexico, I would say Cabo is most likely the safest out of all of it. But I still would say don't walk alone. Always have a buddy system
Yeah,
and watch your drinks if you're out at a bar.
yeah, you got a good point. I don't drink alcohol, but I totally get you on that one. Uh, the people, though, for the most part, they've been very friendly to me, and you hear some good music out there, and um, yeah, it's good times. It's not the cheapest place on earth. You and I
No.
both know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So some people think like Mexico, the prices are the same across the whole country. No. I mean, if you go into like colonial cities like Guanajuato or, some, it's very affordable.
Right.
Cabo, no. Like Cabo is just, it is almost you're taking California prices and you're just transferring them over there.
Yeah. It's
Um,
like where the elite go to vacation, so they know people with money are going there.
that's right. So we use five-star hotels, but they cost more than you would expect from, countries like Bali or Thailand or
Right.
something. You know what I mean?
Right, but they're not the all-inclusive pricing. If you do the five-star all-inclusive, you're really paying a lot. But that's what people want.
Yes. Well, with our package, the breakfast is included.
Okay.
So, and then remember, for most of the lunches, um, I'm sorry, for the daytime, you're with us.
Mhm.
Unless you're asking us for 3 days. So breakfast is included at the hotel, and 4 lunches are included. So,
On a 5-day tour?
correct.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's great.
Or if you're doing the whale sharks, then it's going to be 5 lunches included because you're
Mm.
adding a day, and then you got the open bar or whatever. So, I mean, a lot of food is included. It's mostly when you're done for the day, you've taken your shower and you want to go out and party or eat dinner or whatever.
Hmm. Then you're paying.
Then you're paying it for yourself. I mean,
Okay.
we could set it up to where it's provided at your hotel. We don't recommend that because it ends up just being more expensive for you. It's better you
Yeah.
just go individually and then try different restaurants because they do have some pretty cool restaurants, especially close to the hotels that we use. Very nice hotels, very
So
nice restaurants.
I know that this stumps you every time I ask you, but how much is it, Charlie? Oh, and
Yep.
let me preface this too by if you go direct to Charlie and don't use a travel agent, it is the exact same price as if you use a travel agent. So please use me, of course, or use any travel agent that you'd like. But let us be your advocates and make sure that we're customizing the tour exactly as you want.
Yes, it's the exact same price, and it's funner to talk to Lainey than it is me. So, um,
We're both really fun.
I don't sound that fun today,
Not
do I?
today. Yeah,
I'm just
you don't. And Charlie's not going to be on every tour either. He's not guiding you. He's got a bunch of really fabulous guides that he trains that work for him all over.
um, so the price of it. So you can get our package with or without lodging, and we
Mm,
understand the reasoning behind this. So some people say, look, we really love your activities and all that, but we just, we can't afford a five-star hotel. So just give us the tour without it. And we do that. So that one is 2,096 per person.
mm,
Or if people want the tour package with lodging,
mhm.
then that one is 2616 per person
That's
based
not
on
bad at
two
all.
people. I don't think it is, especially when
Yeah.
getting so many meals included and an open bar and all these activities and everything else. Like
And what about
it's
singles?
with singles, the only difference in cost,
Hmm.
literally the only difference in cost, is for the lodging. So, because we're using like $300 a night hotels.
Hmm.
Um, so if you're two people, like your two best friends or whatever, you're splitting a 300 room at 150 to 150. Or if you're one person and you're paying for that room at 300, it still costs $300.
Right, exactly.
So,
And
but
of
other than that,
course,
there's no supplemental fees other than for the lodging.
and if you do decide that you want something customized for the hotel or resorts or whatever, yeah, there's no problem with working with me for whatever hotel you'd like. And if you didn't want that five-star hotel that they use. and then we could use the no hotel version